Hello, buenas tardes a mi gente allá. Estamos en Olvera Street, right here in the downtown Los Angeles. And I'm with a special friend that came all the way from New York City, Mr. Ryan. We're going to talk about Olvera Street, the little plaza, Plaza Olvera, which is a lot of Mexican trinkets you can shop for. And today is Halloween, but tomorrow is, I think tomorrow, November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos celebrations begin. So we have a little altar here that Ryan is going to be talking about because it's actually our very first time seeing Dia de los Muertos altar. So let's talk to Mr. Ryan Walowski.
Well, first I think we should get the proximity of what this is. I came to this area requesting Samara help me find a pair of charro pants. And as mentioned, it is Halloween. Can you see the two kids in costume over there? Sort of like a Minnie Mouse with Day of the Dead face paint, inspired face paint. So it is in fact Halloween. And we're out shopping for charro pants. But
Which you were able to find.
Which I was able to find only here in all of Los Angeles, these two shops. But I was really impressed to see an altar for Dia de los Muertos, which is not Halloween, which is not Mexican Halloween. The kids with the face paint on are not doing Halloween Dia de los Muertos costumes. This altar is a perfect way for me to educate folks about what it is, the best way that I know it. And this is an altar honoring all of our loved ones, specifically based on, I think a few people made this, who have passed, honoring their spirits, their lives, their legacy. And you can see here there's some foods left out, and it's sort of like feeding the spirit, feeding the soul. It's not trick-or-treating candy for the dead or anything like that. It's treats for those that we love. And these right here, these skulls that you see would be what is called a calavera, and it's a candy skeleton head, and you'll only have that for your altar. It's not a Halloween skull, like it's not the version of a candy corn turned into a skeleton. This is a completely
People don't eat it.
different experience.
And we learned today that most people do not actually eat it.
Yeah, and one of the things that I noticed at visiting altars in Mexico was it would be the day of the iguana. If you're going to twist anything, it's the day of the iguana, because they would come out and bask in the sun and then enjoy all of the food and flowers that are left out, because you don't have trick-or-treaters or zombie parades or anyone that comes and takes this candy. So all of the lizards would just lay out and they would eat all day. It was sort of a day for the lizards. And this is our altar here in Los Angeles. Samara, do you want to tell us anything about the shops? What else we can find here? Because this is not an altar that's going to be here 365 days out of the year, but these shops will be. And maybe you can tell us about what is here, Samara.
Well, we can. This is, like I said, Plaza Olvera, which is downtown. You can take the subway train to Union Station, and you can go shopping here for chanclas, or like Ryan said, we were able to find a pair of charro pants, and the whole outfits. They're really expensive, but if that's what you want, and they're very hard to get, you can get them there, pre-order them. And
dresses from different areas of Mexico. They'll tell you where they're from.
They have the typical women's dresses from Chiapas or Veracruz or all the different states of Mexico. And they have really good Mexican food here. I told you about the gorditas, which we might have some later on. They have chicken gorditas, which is like sort of like if you combine two tortillas but very thick, and then you fill them up with beans and chicken, and they're really, really buenos. And yeah, this is Olvera Street. They're open 365 days a year. And if you want to go shopping for little trinkets, we did some shopping. Should we show what we got?
Yeah.
Let's show. And this is in honor of our dear friend in New York City, Miss Apollonia Cruz.
Now, this did remind us of our friend who's just full of life and color, and so it may be.
And we have a whole bunch of other ones. We have
Now this exact decoration I saw hanging in Tijuana, Mexico, but I could not find it in any of the stores, and it was just very, very festive and happy and fun, and that's how I think we want to remember the time we spent with our loved ones, happy and fun and enjoying and living life. And that's why we chose these two as a perfect example of honoring the dead, just remembering the best memories.
Also, something new that we learned today was El Jarabe de la Catrina. So apparently this character's name is La Catrina. So she's very popular and famous during Dia de los Muertos, the first couple of days of November, de noviembre. And yeah, so this is it, pretty much it. Ryan, what did you think of Olvera Street?
What I think is great about Olvera Street is that I brought here by a friend. I've driven in this neighborhood, and you can't drive your car through here. So when Samara was explaining where we were, I didn't quite understand, because like, we're on a street but it's closed, so this is such an easy block to pass, and that's why I'm really glad that I knew someone who knew what was going on here, was able to bring us to this location. That's probably why we wanted to share this with you, so you knew what was going on here, because it's very specific to Mexican culture, and it's quite unique. And a lot of the shops here will carry stuff directly from Mexico, so if you don't have the time to go over and cross the border and do your shopping while you're in California, just come here. It's all here. And the food. But that's it for now. We have a lot more shopping to do, so we'll catch up with you next time. Salud!